Good morning, it's Maria from the Richardson Simple Living. I wasn't going to be doing a vlog every day. Last week was my 7-day vlogs, but I thought, oh, wet, I'll give it a whirl. Not going to do it every day this week though, because I find weekend is a bit much really, because, well, not a lot happens and just weekends sort of relaxing with the family, so I do more in the week. Whether it's of interest to you, I don't know. But anyway, we're sort of in recess time at the moment. Sean's done lessons this morning. She's done some maths. Done some nice easy maths this morning, some timetables maths, which she got on with really well. It's a lot different, a lot less stressful for her and for me as well. So that was quite good. I said we won't have such a arduous week this week because it's half term next week, and in schools they don't do so much when they're breaking up anyway. Yeah, so we've done that. We've done some English with language and punctuation, and that's always okay. And we've done Bible reading this morning, so now she's, like I said, broke off for lunch break, which isn't quite lunchtime yet, although it will be by the time you see this, it'll be gone. So what I'm doing now, I decided we could do with some extra money for Christmas. We need a way of earning extra money, and especially if we're going to try and follow our dream and turn our back garden into a little teeny weeny homestead, as we call it. And our goal ultimately is that Dean can stop working from Christmas next year, so the end of 2021, and he would like to finish then because it's his 60th birthday next year. So it'd be nice if you could, and we could just concentrate on following our dream really. Just giving up the rat race, following our dream. So in order to do that, we need to make money. We've got to find ways to make money. There'll be the obvious things of selling bits and pieces that we do produce around the garden and that, but that's nowhere near going to keep us, going, paying the bills. What I do, I may have mentioned it before, I do sell items on eBay from around the house, and so that's what I'm doing at the moment. I've got a nice jumper I found, a nice big jumper. I'm going to sell that, so I've been pulling out some jumpers, and people in the family give me things when they have a clear out and say, oh Maria, do you want to sell it for on your eBay? Sorry about my top, it keeps slipping down. It's not very good when it does that. So yeah, sorry about that. It's getting a bit waylaid. Well, that's what I'm doing this morning. Well, this morning, nearly dinner time. But I'm sorting some jumpers out. So I've got a nice red jumper here put on. I thought I'll put some jumpers on because it's a time of year now and everybody's after a jumper. And a really nice one here. I haven't given me, I wish they'd fit me. It'd be nice. I quite like this one. You see that one? Quite like that one. Yeah, I like the colours. It's nice. So I thought I'd put a couple of jumpers on. And also, Sean has grown out of a pair of, they're like Converses, but they're not actual Converses. See these? Got dinosaurs on them. Last year she was mad on dinosaurs and could name every dinosaur and all about it. So she's got bought a lot of dinosaur things, so she bought these for a birthday. But I mean, you can see there's lots of wear left on them. She'd only wore them a couple of times. I must clean the bottom up. Get a bit of mud off that's on there. But yeah, she wore them a couple of times and that was it. She didn't wear them again. She's got a pair with wolves on now. Let me sit on my top because it's going a bit low when I bend over. I do not want that. So yes, I thought I'd pop these on. I don't know how much for. I'll give them a bit of a clean up, a bit of a sponge over. They're not too bad. It's just you like underneath to be a bit clean. But yeah, I thought pop them on and sell them as well because somebody might like them. It's because they are nice, these sort of Converse-y type trainers with all the pictures on. So yeah, I'm doing them. So I've got, all in all, I've got 3 jumpers and a pair of Converse, and I've got a nice pair of red fluffy slippers, real wintry slippers that Sean again has grown out of. So I'm going to put them on. So we need to make a bit of money for Christmas. But I did do a lot of, well, before I started the homeschooling, I did do quite a bit of reselling, quite a lot of reselling, and forever going around the house. And because Dean, he's a window cleaner, and people know that I sell things, and I like to sell things around the house to supplement the income if we want something. So yeah, people give him bits and pieces and say, "Oh, can your wife sell this?" And it's all right. She can have the money if it's any good to you. I'm only going to chuck it out. So he does from time to time. He comes home with things for me to sell, which is quite nice, mostly. And we popped it on eBay. But do you know, since Sean started homeschooling, I've not done any at all. I mean, I've got a few things on there, but I've not sold. I can guarantee some days, every day I might have a ka-ching before, but now nothing. I've got piles of stuff people have given me just piled in a corner because I've not had time to put them on. So really, I've got to sort out a way of doing the homeschooling, earning a little bit of money from selling my bits and pieces. Not going to earn, again, nowhere near what you'd want to live on, nothing like that. It's just extra money that buys a few Christmas presents. I used to sell Sean's clothes and school clothes that she grew out of, and obviously I'd buy more again then, because some shops like Asda, I think it was, I used to get school uniform from there when she was in primary school, and they took PayPal, so I used to do it that way, like a cycle really, recycling everything. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I should try and do a bit more selling, a way of earning money, to get a bit more money in for when he does finish work, if he can finish work. I mean, people say just jump in because you've got to survive. You've got to find a way to survive, and you're more likely to find a way to survive if you do just jump in at it. But I'm so cautious. I suffer quite a bit with anxiety, and I'm very cautious. And I'm going, oh, I can't. And then sometimes the job itself gives us anxiety because, like I say, he window cleans. Well, I've read on the news this morning we've got 15 days of snow and winds and rain coming in, and the Midlands is going to get flooded, and the north is going to get flooded. And I'm thinking, oh no, it's terrible. So eventually we're all going to have bad weather. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just got interrupted. I had to turn you off a moment, and I forgot what I was talking about now. Trouble is here, everybody's in and out all the time, wanting this and wanting that, and you can't concentrate on what you're trying to do yourself. But yeah, I think I was saying about extra money and Dean's job as a window cleaner, and he suffers arthritis in his knees. Sometimes his knees lock up. Yesterday he wasn't very well because his knees are locking up, so he can't climb up and down ladders forever. So maybe we would be best just saying, right, enough's enough, and seeing where we can go from there. But we did say we'd give it a year so we can set the garden off next year to get as much food growing as we can, and to put in the freezer, so at least we won't starve, even if we're just living on vegetables all year round. But so we've got food so we don't starve. I mean, we could, I do hatch chicks and things like that, but I've never ever fattened them up and dispatched them to eat. So I don't know if I could do that. I do eat chicken, but I don't know. We've got some slaughterhouses around here, so if I could take them to them, I don't know. But I just don't really want to do that. I don't, hatch my chickens for that. It's for other people to have them and have pleasure, or to increase my stock if I want more. So I don't know. Well, if you're starving, I don't. Maybe you'd think different. But as long as I've got plenty of vegetables, there's always a meal that can be made. Always. And you've got your potatoes and things. My mum always used to say, as long as you've got potatoes and an egg, you can't go wrong. So I think, well, if I grow potatoes, got my eggs for my chickens, I'll probably be all right. It's just the bills got to be paid. So maybe selling everything. You hear of people who do sell lots and lots of things. And I've got lots of furniture and stuff I get rid of. I've got too much junk in my house, too much junk. So I think that's a way to go to help out a bit, even if it's just a bit of pin money. It adds up, doesn't it? Your pennies make pounds, and it'll be good to do that. So, yeah, a bit of a ramble today, isn't it? I don't organise what I'm going to talk about at all. I just think, oh, I'll just flick it on and have a chat. So you have to excuse me for that. Waffling off a load of nonsense. Who knows? But it does make sense. I mean, truly, we have got to think of a way of making an income, and also at the same time, I've got to find a way of organising it all with homeschooling, because I'm finding it takes a lot of my day up. So yeah, we've got to sort it all out, and I'm sure it will all come together, because of course I've only been doing homeschooling for 2 months, and when I get my anxieties and a bit low, I go off doing things anyway with like all the bits and pieces I've got to sell. A pile of clothes. My daughter, my eldest daughter that is, had a big clean out, and she's got lots of stuff. She's always buying new clothes, and they are, Mum, you can have this, and sometimes it's got labels on, she's never even worn them. So yeah, they just pile in a corner at the moment. She's given me a big basket of books stuck in the corner of the room back there, and I've got to sort through them, and some will probably sell, some might not be worth it. See if there's a charity shop or something that might take some of them, rather than them going in a bin. Don't like throw nothing away. I like to recycle everything. I'm into saving everything, recycling things and whatnot. So I need to sort through it. I need to do it, get a little bit more organised, give it a bit more thought and organise things. So over the coming months, things should take shape, and how we're going to go about things, and I need to sit down and write ways of if I'm going to make money, if I'm going to follow this venture. So perhaps I'll catch up with you at some point when I've done that and let you know. And I'm still in the process of writing a menu for a month to see if that saves money by buying everything in monthly, other than fresh milk and things. And you do have to be careful, because some shops you still can't buy lots and lots of things like I would have done once upon a time, bulk buying things. Not that I bulk buy to hoard anything, but I mean like for me month, if I was to do it for a month. So I might have to do a few different shops, which I think we tend to do, a lot of us do anyway. I mean, I go into places like Aldi and Tesco and Iceland. So between the three, I should be able to sort out a month's worth at a time. I'm hoping that saves money. So when I finally get a month's menu, still about 6 off I think, then I'll let you know what that's going to be, and that again will be adapted as the garden grows. Things that look unhealthy or quick and fast meals will be swapped for what we're growing. But you have to start somewhere, don't you? You've got to start somewhere and build from there. So yeah, that's today. This afternoon now, I'm going to go make Sean some dinner now, sandwich for dinner. And then this afternoon we're going to doing some reading and science this afternoon. And that'll be our day over there. So I'm going to get on now. I'm going to finish doing my write-up. So as you can see, this is what I do when I'm selling things. I write down what the item is and measure it, hang it on a hanger on the door, and I just measure it pit to pit and length, because although they say sizes on things, different shops, different places are all different sizes, aren't they? They don't always fit. Do I hate my hair being two-tone. I decided in lockdown I was going to let my blonde grow out and have my own colour back, and perhaps then dye it a nice shade similar of dark brown, but I think I want my blonde back. I think I might just be dark or blonde. I don't know, I'm still deciding. Quick off track again, aren't I? Yeah, so yeah, write it all down and take some pictures, and then later on when we're sat watching telly in the evening, I'll just load it all up onto eBay, and hopefully I'll make a couple of pounds. My pennies to make pounds. Pounds add up if you don't touch them. So anyway, yeah, that's all for now anyway. I don't want to keep waffling on, or I'll be waffling on forever. And I don't know, maybe I'll see you tomorrow if I've got something to tell you tomorrow. I'm going to try and organise my vlogs as well, so that I cover something different each day. Like I said before, because not everybody's interested in everything that you do, but there might be certain aspects of what you do that they are interested in. So if I'm doing a different vlog each day covering each of my aspects, then you can just flick on the day that I'm doing the vlog about what you're interested in. So that's something else I've got to sort about. I get my notebook out and write all these things down, or I'm going to forget. Anyway, maybe I'll see you tomorrow, and watch out for me. And if you do enjoy joining me, then please subscribe. Love to have you on board and hear your views and what you do and everything about you. That'd be great. So maybe see you tomorrow then. Bye for now. Bye.